Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Friends, in the last video series, we had learned the structure of all simple tenses, functions of simple present tense, simple past tense, and the simple future tense. I am Dr. Shraddha Misar Avasthi. Today in this video, we are going to learn the structure of continuous or progressive tenses. Dear students, we must have the pre-knowledge about the following facts before learning the structure of continuous tenses. Continuous tenses लाच प्रोग्रेसिव्ह टेन्सेस असं दुसरं नाव दिलं जातं. हे कंटिन्युअस आणि प्रोग्रेसिव्ह टेन्सेस शिकण्याच्या आधी आपल्याला काही पूर्वज्ञान असणं आवश्यक आहे. वी मस्ट नो फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी. टू बी ची रूपं आपल्याला माहित असली पाहिजे. द प्रेझेंट फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी आर एम, इज, आर. टू बी ची वर्तमानकालीन रूपं आहेत एम, इज, आर, ज्यांचा अर्थ आहे असा होतो. पास्ट फॉर्म ऑफ टू बी वॉज अँड वेअर. टू बी ची भूतकालीन रूप म्हणजे वॉज आणि वेअर आहे आणि दोघांचा अर्थ होतो होता, होतो, होते. द फ्युचर फॉर्म ऑफ टू बी. टू बी च भविष्यकालीन रूप आहेत शाल बी अँड विल बी, ज्याचा अर्थ होतो असेन. यू मस्ट नो द प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल अल्सो. व्हॉट इज मीन बाय प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल? प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल मीन्स व्हर्ब विथ आयएनजी सफिक्स. क्रियापदाला आयएनजी प्रत्यय लावून जे क्रियापद तयार केलं जातं त्याला आपण प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल असं म्हणतो. नाऊ लेट अस सी गिव्ह. गिव्हचा अर्थ देणे, देतो, देते. गिव्हिंग, देत, म्हणजे ह्या आयएनजीचा अर्थ त, देत. लाफ, हसणे, हसतो, हसते. लाफिंग, हसत. प्ले, खेळणे, खेळतो, खेळते. प्लेइंग, प्लेइंग मीन्स खेळत, बोलत, हसत, रडत, चालत. That means ing means the in Marathi. Now, let us discuss the forms of to be with pronouns. That means which pronouns take which the forms of to be. Now we know that the present forms of be are am, is, are. To be चे वर्तमानकालीन रूप म्हणजे am, is, are असतात. Now if the subject is I, we use am. Am, is, are यांचा अर्थ आहे. I जर करता असेल तर आपण am वापरतो. If the subject is he, she, it, we make the use of is because these are singular pronouns. If the subject is we, you, or they, we make the use of are. That means for plural pronoun we make the use of are. Now let us discuss the past forms of be. These are was and were. Now let us see. If the subject is I, he, she, it, all subjects are singular pronouns. We make the use of was. And if the subject are we, you, or they, we make the use of were. In short, am is used for I, is used for singular pronoun, are is used for plural pronoun. In the same way, was is used when the subject is a singular pronoun and were is used when the subject is in plural form. Now, forms of to be and nouns. If the singular noun is given to you as a subject, In present tense, you make the use of is. For example, Rakesh is eating a mango. Rakesh is a singular noun, so I have made the use of is. If the subject is singular in past tense, भूतकाळामध्ये जर एकवचनी करता असेल, we make the use of was. For example, Rekha is eating a mango. If the subject is plural in present tense, we make the use of are. जर वर्तमान काळात कर्ता अनेकवचनी असेल तर आपण आर वापरतो. The girls are eating mangoes. If the subject is plural in past tense, we make the use of were. That means the girls were eating mangoes. कर्ता एकवचनी असेल तर is आणि was वापरला जातो. कर्ता अनेकवचनी असेल तर आर आणि वेअर वापरले जातात. Let us discuss the examples with their meaning in Marathi. I am writing a book. मी एक पुस्तक लिहित आहे. You focus on the verb phrase am writing. am म्हणजे आहे, रायटिंग लिहित, ing आला म्हणजे त असं होत असतो. He is watching the movie. तो सिनेमा पाहत आहे. नेक्स्ट वन, she is cleaning her room now. ती आता तिची रूम साफ करत आहे. It is grazing in the field. ते शेतामध्ये चरत आहे. नेक्स्ट वन, we are walking along the road. रस्त्याच्या बाजूने आम्ही चालत आहोत. They are learning maths. ते मॅथ्स म्हणजे गणित शिकत आहेत. You are playing cricket. तू क्रिकेट खेळत आहेस. राधा is reading the script. राधा स्क्रिप्ट वाचत आहे. The students are doing well in the exam. विद्यार्थी परीक्षेत चांगला करत आहेत. एक गोष्ट तुमच्या लक्षात आली असेल, am is are was were असले तर क्रियापदाला ing लावावा लागतो. am is are चा अर्थ आहे, was were चा अर्थ होता. ह्या अर्थाने तो रायटिंग लिहित, वॉचिंग बघत, क्लिनिंग साफ करत, ग्रेझिंग चरत, वॉकिंग चालत, लर्निंग शिकत, प्लेइंग खेळत, रीडिंग वाचत. ह्या अर्थाने आपण वर्ब विथ ing वापरत असतो. नेक्स्ट वन, देअर आर 3 types of continuous or progressive tenses. The first one is present continuous tense or present progressive tense. The second one is past continuous tense or past progressive tense. And the third one is future continuous tense or future progressive tense. First of all, let us discuss the affirmative sentences in present continuous or present progressive tense. Present continuous tense मधले होकारार्थी वाक्य आपण बघूया. What is the structure of this sentence? The sentence begins with subject. Subject is followed by am is are because that is present tense, and VING, that means present participle, verb with ing, comes after am is are and the rest of the sentence. For example, I am writing articles on different topics. मी वेगवेगळ्या टॉपिक वरती आर्टिकल्स म्हणजे लेख लिहित आहे. He is reading various kinds of books. तो वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारची पुस्तकं वाचत आहे. They are playing football now. ते आता फुटबॉल खेळत आहेत. She is drinking coffee. ती कॉफी पीत आहे. He is going to the library. तो ग्रंथालयात जात आहे. So this is the structure of affirmative sentence in present continuous tense. Next, let us discuss the negative sentence in present continuous tense or present progressive tense. The structure is very simple. It begins with subject as given earlier in affirmative sentence. Subject is followed by am is are, and am is are is followed by not. After not we take present participle means verb with ing, and then the rest of the sentence. I am not writing articles on different topics. He is not reading various kinds of books. They are not playing football now. She isn't drinking coffee. That means in negative sentences, after helping verb, we make the use of not. He is not going to the library. Sometimes we make the use of contracted form. That means instead of are not, we make the use of aren't. Is not, we make the use of isn't, and so on. Now here, next let us discuss the interrogative sentences in present continuous tense or present progressive tense. What is the structure of interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence always begins with am, is, are. Helping verbs are followed by subject, and subject is followed by present participle. प्रश्नार्थक वाक्यामध्ये कर्त्याच्या आधी हेल्पिंग व्हर्ब येतात. अफर्मेटिव्ह आणि निगेटिव्ह सेंटेन्स मध्ये कर्त्यानंतर आफ्टर सब्जेक्ट वी मेक द यूज ऑफ हेल्पिंग व्हर्ब्स. You should focus on this one. For example, am I writing articles on different topics? Is he reading various kinds of books? Are they playing football now? Isn't she drinking coffee? Is he not going to the library? So you can notice one thing, that all these questions begin with helping verbs, and these helping verbs are am, is, are, because we are discussing the interrogative sentence in present continuous or present progressive tense. Now let us move to past continuous or past progressive tense. आता आपण भूतकाळाकडे जातोय. भूतकाळाकडे जातोय म्हणजे इथं am, is, are च्या ऐवजी आपल्याला काय वापरावं लागेल? was, were. एवढाच फरक राहणार आहे. The structure will be same. That means the sentence begins with subject. Subject is followed by was or were. That means was is used for singular one, were is used for plural one, and was, were. These are followed by present participle, that means verb with ing. He was going to the library. तो लायब्ररी कडे जाणार होता. We were coming for shopping in this market. ह्या मार्केट मध्ये आम्ही शॉपिंग साठी येत होतो. He was going to the library. तो लायब्ररी कडे जात होता. जात होता. We were coming for shopping in this market. ह्या मार्केट मध्ये आम्ही शॉपिंग साठी येत होतो. बघा त येतो आणि होतो येतो. We were watching a movie in this cineplex. ह्या सिनेप्लेक्स मध्ये आम्ही सिनेमा पाहत होतो. So, now let us move to the next one. What is the negative sentence in past continuous tense or past progressive tense? As usual, the structure begins with subject. Subject is followed by the helping verbs was and were, and not comes after these helping verbs. And then we take the verb with ing. Now for example, he was not going to the library. तो लायब्ररी कडे जात नव्हता. We were not coming for shopping in this market. आम्ही ह्या मार्केट मध्ये शॉपिंग साठी येत नव्हतो. We were not watching a movie in this cineplex. ह्या सिनेप्लेक्स मध्ये आम्ही मूवी पाहत नव्हतो. You were not shopping in that market. तू त्या मार्केट मध्ये शॉपिंग करत नव्हतास. Now Let us move to the interrogative sentences in past continuous or past progressive tenses. Now here what happens, as usual in interrogative sentences, helping verb is followed by the subject. In affirmative and negative sentences, subject is followed by helping verb. So what is given? The sentence begins with was or were, that means helping verb is followed by subject, and after subject we take present participle, that means verb in ing form. The example is given to you. Was he not going to the library? तो लायब्ररी कडे जात नव्हता का? Where we coming for shopping in this market? आपण ह्या मार्केटमध्ये शॉपिंग साठी येत होतो का? Were we not watching a movie in this cineplex? ह्या सिनेप्लेक्स मध्ये आपण सिनेमा बघत नव्हतो का? Were you shopping in that market? तू त्या मार्केटमध्ये शॉपिंग करत नव्हतास का? Going, coming, watching, shopping. जात, येत, बघत, शॉपिंग, खरेदी करत. Now let us move to the next tense, and that is future continuous tense or future progressive tense, and we are going to discuss the structure of affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence as usual begins with subject. Subject is followed by shall or will. Shall be, will be. Keep in mind, continuous tenses take the forms of be. कंटिन्युअस टेन्स मध्ये टू बी चे रूप येतात. फ्युचर असल्यामुळे शाल आणि विल घ्यावा लागेल, आणि हा कंटिन्युअस आहे म्हणून त्याच्यानंतर आपण काय यूज करतो? बी, अँड दिस बी इज फॉलोड बाय प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, आय शॅल बी रायटिंग आर्टिकल्स ऑन डिफरंट टॉपिक्स. मी वेगवेगळ्या विषयांवरती लिहित असेन. He will be reading various kinds of books. तो विविध प्रकारची पुस्तकं वाचत असेन. नेक्स्ट वन, they will be playing football now. ते फुटबॉल खेळत असतील. She will be drinking coffee. ती कॉफी पीत असेन. Now let us discuss the negative structure in future continuous tense. As usual, it begins with subject. Subject is followed by shall or will, and this helping verb takes not. That means after this helping verb we make the use of not. Not is followed by be, and be is followed by present participle. I will not be writing articles on different topics. He will not be reading various kinds of books. They will not be playing football now. She will not be drinking coffee. He won't be going to the library. So this is the structure of future continuous tense in negative form. Now let us move to the next one, and let us discuss the interrogative structure in future continuous tense or future progressive tense. Now in interrogative sentence we have seen that the structure begins with helping verb, and what is the helping verb here? Shall or will. Shall and will are followed by subject. Subject is followed by be, and be is followed by present participle, that means verb with ing. Shall I be writing articles on different topics? Will he be reading various kinds of books? Will they be playing football now? Won't she be drinking coffee? Will he not be going to the library? So here, these are the structures of present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense. We have discussed it in detail. Friends, to sum up, I have given you this table. In present continuous or progressive tense, what is the verb structure? That is am is are plus verb with ing. Examples are given to you. I am writing a book. My brother is writing a book. The boys are writing a book. In past continuous or progressive tense, the structure is was where with with verb in present participle form. He was writing a book, they were writing a book. In future continuous tense or in future progressive tense, shall or will is used. Shall and will are followed by be and be is followed by we with ing. I shall be writing a book. Geeta will be writing a book. Here I have completed the discussion on the structure of continuous tenses. That means present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. I hope you will get a clear cut idea about the structures of tenses. Now, here in the next video, I will be with the functions of these continuous tenses. My next video will be on the functions of present continuous tense. Till then, goodbye to everybody. And friends, if you like my video, please like it, share it with your friends and others, subscribe it, and thank you listening to me.